New York City is going to turn into fucking Gotham. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Y2 Shadows. This time we're going to be talking about Knicks Cavs Game 2 that happened earlier yesterday. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Let's kind of just get straight into it. This game here, for the most part, for the first two quarters, started off like a close game. Cavs held the lead early. Harden was doing pretty well. Matter of fact, do I have notes? Did I take notes for part of this game? Yeah, I did. Okay, so part of this game, I was taking notes. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, I woke up late when the game started. Like, I woke up, it was like already the early second quarter when I woke up. So, but they were doing well in the first half. In the first half for the Cavs. Knicks Knicks ended up they were up, they had the lead at the half. It was, what was that? It was 53 53-49 at the half. So it was like a pretty close half. Harden was doing pretty well in the first half. He had 12 points, went 4 of 8 from the field, 2-4 for 3. Um, Brunson and D Mitch, I ain't gonna lie, Brunson and D Mitch were really quiet. Like, Brunson had 2 points at the half. He was like 1 of 6 from the field. D Mitch had 7 points on 2 of 6 shooting. So both of them just really didn't do well. Donovan Mitchell broke out later in the third quarter. Brunson just didn't have a good game offensively at all, but he was diamond stuff up. We'll talk about that a little bit more later. The Twin Towers, Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Is that what they call him? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like, it's probably insensitive. I don't know if they call them. If they call them Twin Towers, I don't know. Y'all, I just call them that because that's the nickname I ran with. But y'all, let me know. But they had a great first half too. Like, Mobley had 14 and 4 rebounds, 5-8 shooting. Allen had 9 and 6 on 3 of 6. Like, shooting pretty well. Cat in the first half, 13 to 6 on 5 of 7. Like, he was like 71% from the field. That boy Cat was hooping in the first half. And then Josh Hart, who had gotten benched because of how bad he was playing in that game. In that game one, he had like a minus what? He was like minus 18 or something like that, minus 18 or minus 11. He was like minus double digits though. I know it was definitely minus double digits. He was started off a really great half. He had 12 points at the half as well. And then pretty much in the third quarter, the Knicks went on like what? It was like a 18-0 run in the third quarter. Yeah. Literally it was an 18-0 run in the third quarter. Like, they went up as many as 71-53. Um that's kind of where the game kind of really broke away from there. Josh Hart, man, I can't believe we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for Josh Hart, man. Let's talk about Josh Hart. But first, let me bring up the stat stuff. Really quick. Let's get into that. Ooh, plug. What the fuck? Oh, hold on. There we go. My bad to fix that. But let's go out on Josh Hart. Josh Hart, man. Let's hold on. We just gotta get out the way. Come on.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Josh Hart led everybody in scoring. Like, everybody. Well, my bad. He tied D Mitch. I guess D Mitch had like a late bucket, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna count that shit. Nigga, Josh Hart led everybody in scoring, bro. Like, think about that for a second. Josh Hart led everybody in scoring. He had the most shot attempts in the game. Yeah, he had the most shot attempts in the game. He had 21 shot attempts and he went 5 of 11 from fucking 3. What the fuck? Like, that right there is probably like crazier. Like, he led the team in shot attempts, made 5 threes, and then had the most points on the team. Josh Hart, what a way to rebound after that game. After that game one, he ended up getting benched. He talked about it in the post game interview where he was like he wasn't happy with getting benched, but he was sacrificed for the team, and he was hoping that he just got another opportunity. And then look at him hooping his ass off. Josh Hart, that's great to see right there. Great way to bounce back. That gives role players all over the league, and hell, people all over that like are kind of swapping to like being like a role player and not a star player. That gives you hope that like you can still get breakout games like this, because if you're a role player in the playoffs, Eastern Conference Finals, is doing this, is giving players everywhere like confidence that like, hey, maybe I can pull some shit like this. If I'm a star in my role, maybe I can do something like this. So Josh Hart giving role players everywhere confidence to be able to think they can do something, which is great. Like, you want to be able to see that. Now, 21 shot attempts, I think it's nuts, but in this game, Cleveland was literally leaving him open, and he was feeling that shit. He was feeling it and shooting it. So, like, he had confidence, and he was making that shit. So, salute to Josh Hart. Cat, 18 and 13. Man, Cat just continues to just play really, really solid. They don't even need him to really break out because the fucking Cavaliers aren't even getting what's it called? They're not even getting Jared Allen and Mobley the ball for real. Literally, they're letting Kenny Atkinson is really wilding in this series by letting the guards dribble the shit out the ball and not feed Mobley or Allen at all. And they're just going cold. Like Jared, like there was a thing I was reading earlier, later that Evan Mobley didn't have a shot attempt in the second half, and he started the game off cooking. How the fuck does that happen? That's like inexcusable. Like in some retrospect, so in like some aspects, some people may be like, "Well, why won't he demand the ball?" But like, if he's posting up smaller players and your guards are just not gonna feed him, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what in the fuck are we doing? But yeah, Cat continues to play well. Man, 58% for the field, 60% for three. Not taking a ton of threes as well. Even though that's like damn near 50% of his shots this game. But like again, hey, five threes is something like that's livable. Like you can live with that from there. Mikal continues to also shoot well, 75% from the field. Good fucking lord, Mikal. God damn.
Me bomba.
Bro. God damn, Mikal. Holy shit. 9 of 12 from the field, 19 points. Man, Mikal also is like not missing a lot of shots as well. Like Mikal is still continuing to shoot well. OG, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really feel OG's impact in this game. But he still had 4 stocks, as you guys can see. Still got 4 stocks of 14 points, and then shot 62% for the field. So like you'll live with that. And then Big Brody Brunson. Shot terrible today. Like was not making shit, but 14 fucking assists. Hold on.
Bang, bang.
Some really solid shit, man. Like 14 assists, like finding ways to still be effective and make yourself be an impactful player on your team, right? Not scoring the ball well, not really hitting shit. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get my teammates assist, and I'm gonna get assists from my teammates. Like salute to Jalen Brunson, man. Big Body Brunson. Didn't really get much contribution from the bench, but it didn't really matter today. The moment they went on that 18-0 run in that third quarter, Cleveland tried. Like, I think they got as close as, like, 8 points, but they just never... Like, 8 points was the closest that they got to, like, really kind of making a comeback. And pretty much what happened from there is the moment... It was, like, 10. I remember one thing that Mike Brown did that Kenny Atkinson didn't do in Game 1... Cavs had went on a little run and they had got it to 10 points. Mike Brown called the fucking timeout. You know, hey, them little things that you can't keep in certain games, you kind of like should need, like you need to use situational awareness. Yeah, fucking Mike Brown called a timeout there, and they came right out and kind of extended the lead and made sure that the Knicks didn't blow that lead in the fourth quarter. So salute to them. Let's talk about everybody else on the Cavs. So, James Harden, minus 22, worst plus minus on the team. James Harden just continues to be a fucking cone out there in the game. Harden, man, Harden... It's really pathetic when you can kind of just see shit kind of really coming, and you just seen another bad Harvard performance, and it was just there. And it's crazy because again in the first half he looked like he was gonna be locked in, like, oh, Harden got 12 points in the half, cool, like Harden might be able to come back and redeem himself, and he ends up with 18 points. It's like absolutely disgraceful. Mobley not getting a shot attempt in the second half is really disgraceful. That's like one of the worst things in the league, actually. Like, that's like one of the worst, like more egregious things in the league, that he didn't get a shot attempt there. Like, I think that's like that's even like worse than being egregious, to be honest. Jared Allen, same thing. Jared Allen at least like Jared Allen at least was like crashing the glass a little bit. So like he didn't really like post up, like get a lot of post up touches, but he at least was crashing the glass. And there was like a one play where he did get like a tip in on the little mini run to try to come back like in the fourth quarter. Like he did kind of get that little tip in there, but still wasn't enough. Donovan Mitchell, D Mitch started off pretty bad, and then he started getting it going a little bit in the third quarter by kind of attacking downhill. It does appear that D Mitch has like an injury going on because he does appear to be like a step slower, but I'm not going to give him really that excuse because it's the playoffs, and especially this late in the playoffs, damn near everybody you could really say is injured at this point. So if you're playing, we're kind of just going to assume that, hey, you're healthy enough to go. Especially again, this ain't like a hamstring injury, right? Like if he's playing through a hammy, like we would know he's playing through a hammy. Like he's just like he looks clearly a little bit slower, slower than what he usually is. So there's like definitely something nagging there, but it's not enough to where like we're gonna give him like bail for it. Everybody else though, hey man, Hall of fucking shame performance by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Dean Wade, Max Strus, Sam Merrill. I want to talk about you three specifically. I'm gonna go full screen on this. The Cavs had so many plays where they had gotten all three of these guys open looks, and they could not buy a fucking basket. Like, literally had gotten them multiple open looks, and they were just missing shit. Um, like if there was one thing that you needed today with them not feeding Mobley is you needed them to hit the open looks. And Kenny Atkinson kept getting this action, and they would go ahead and like it got to a point where early in the first half when they were getting the open looks and missing, Mike Brown made the adjustment to where like, all right, we're gonna guard the three. Like we're gonna guard the three. They can't hit shit. We're just gonna continue to guard the three and not give them opportunities to get practice shots. So we're just gonna guard the three, and because they're not feeding Allen and Mobley inside, we're not gonna really worry about the paint. We're just gonna guard the 3-point line and just kind of go from there. And it worked because they continue to not hit shit, and none of them are really good good attackers of the basket. Like Masters will like try to attack the basket, but that's not really like his game. Dean Wade and Sam Merrill are like you're never really gonna see them attack the basket for real. That's not really something they do kind of really at all. So they just without fail continued to try to shoot threes and just was missing. It was legit like from your real role players this game, and when you needed them the most, this was a hall of shame performance. Absolutely fucking atrocious. Like and I really feel bad for Cavs fans because you look at that and you're like, man, especially after game one. Like if you lose game two after winning game one, it's like, all right, we at least stole one on the road. All right, now we're going back home to Cleveland. You literally blew that game one and then got defeated pretty soundly after the third quarter run. Now you're down 2-0 and you gotta try to go against like you're at home now, but you got to go against again probably the hottest team in the NBA right now at the right time. Like it just seems like damn near like a death sentence. For real, it just feels so far. It feels like the Cavs series is over. Now again, things will change at home. Like things can change at home. Like we've seen the Cavs. They were losing down. Like they weren't looking really really good against the Raptors, and then you see how that series went. And they were down 2-0 to the Pistons, and they ended up winning both games at home. And then you see how that ended up changing the series over there. So like the Cavs are a different team at home, but like, man, I don't know. This Knicks team is I think let me not say by far because I think. Well, actually, no. I'm probably gonna say by far because if Detroit really was as good as they said it was, Detroit would have fucking been playing today. Simple enough. I was gonna give Detroit credit, but like, nah, bro. If Detroit was as good as they were, they would have been playing today and not the fucking Cavs. Like, let's be fucking for real. So, yeah, man. I don't know. I think this series, like, we'll see in Game 3. We'll see in Game 3. I personally don't think. I already had Knicks in 6. I personally think this series is probably maybe closer to a 5-game series now, like a gentleman sweep. I'm not gonna predict a sweep. I think the Cavs can steal one, but I am predicting a like. I feel like it's like looking closer to a 5-game series at this point. Um, Let's go. Let me bring up a couple of the highlights real quick. Let's kind of just get through. I just want to bring up where Josh Hart was fucking cooking. Where is he at? All right, so hold on. Couple of the highlights. All right, where's the Josh Hart stuff? My bad, John. I'm just trying to find it.
James Harden. He gets it up just past half court.
Nope.
McBride seeing his first minutes, hands off the bridge.
Nope, this is not it either. Damn, where is the Josh Hart shit? Good lord.
The first time. And up over the shot blocker. Towns has some room. Towns connects.
Cat with a 3 over there. Cat with a 3 on that shot. Damn. Is this another cat 3? This is another cat
Again, they've got Strus on Towns. Towns goes inside. Layup is.
I ain't gonna lie, should have been an and one. That's clearly should have been an and one. Like not even funny. Clearly should have been an and one over there. All right, probably gotta go a little bit later in the quarter.
Harden has bounced back nicely. He's got 8 points. Josh Hart, spin move. Oh, what a spin from Hart.
This shit was beautiful. That was a great attacking of the closeout. Great right here. So look.
Got 8 points.
Kicks to the OG. OG kicks it back out. Jared Allen right there is all the way out the paint. And, like, it's Mitchell one-on-one with Mikal. Like, I wouldn't personally throw that to Mikal right there. Even though I think Mikal is, like, a little bit bigger. So, Josh Hart does the right play right here, which is right here. Attacking
Hart.
Because he's already out of position. You see he's on his back foot.
Spin.
Gets a nice spin.
Oh.
And then gets
What a spin from Hart.
Beautiful shit right there, Josh Hart. Salute to Josh over there. Josh was hooping his ass off.
Jalen Brunson only 2 points. Hart checks the seams and nails the 3. Had all the time in the world.
And just Josh Hart was like not scared of the moment at all. Now let's go to the third quarter real quick. So third quarter side, Brunson.
Like the fact that he's a little bit bigger, he can chase over the screen, and he can get a hand up a little bit better on the mid-range stuff.
Boy, nice spin move.
Big body Brunson just getting his buckets over there. Here's another Josh Hart open 3 just in the corner, and they're not going to guard him. They're just going to allow this to happen.
Gets inside. Drive.
Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's a LeBron.
Slips it up with the right hand and gets to the floor.
My fault, big bro. I thought this was a corner 3. I apologize. I thought this was that.
For space.
Oh, here it is. This is the open 3 though. This is the open 3. And look, this is the open 3 over here. So let's do the whole play real quick. Hold on.
9 points.
Aggressive.
So Brunson gets trapped again, which again Brunson's not shooting well, so I don't know why they're trapping him, but
Here to start and finding.
So Brunson attacks. Jared Allen rotates, which makes sense. Jared Allen shouldn't be guarding the 3. Rotates here.
Looking for space.
And then literally wide the fuck open. And look at Strus got into
Here kicks it out.
Oh, and it's not even Strus's man, apparently. They're just leaving him Jared Allen. So Jared Allen over-rotated, which, again, to a degree makes sense because it's Josh Hart. But also Josh Hart is on the heat of this game. So
Hart again, wide open 3, and gets it again.
And then look at this. Like, they're just on that run now. And then here we go. This is another 3. Yep, here's one more 3.
Josh Hart.
So here we go. Here we go. So inbound. This is what makes the 18-0 run before Cleveland finally scores. Cleveland went like 5 minutes, I think, y'all, without like scoring. I believe like it was like 5 minutes without getting a bucket. The Cavs did. So here we go. Inbound play right
Run
here
for the Knicks. Game 1.
Inbound play. So we see he's just literally not being guarded at all. Literally not being guarded. They're just leaving it open. They do not care.
Wound up being 44-11. Hart left open. Hart puts it in. Josh Hart on fire.
They just did not care, and just Josh Hart continued to just do this. There's one more play. It was like in the fourth quarter where Josh Hart gets like this crazy little finish on what's his name, on D Mitch. Is this the play?
Clock at 5. Hard on the drive, spin move, falling away, one-handed shot is good.
Basically, I ain't gonna lie. When I seen that, I was like, "Oh yeah, Cavs not coming back. Like this is over." I was like, "Yeah, this is game night. This is night, right there." So that's pretty much how that ended. Like the moment I seen that, I was like, "Yep, it's over." That's pretty much it. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna do it. We got 2-0. Game 3 is going to be on Saturday. So we'll see you guys back for Game 3. Otherwise, I love you guys. Chaos Control me. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one, y'all. Deuces.